Lekki shooting investigation. CNN replies federal government's Laimuhammed. CNN has responded to comments made by the Minister of Information and Culture, Laimuhammed. CNN has reacted after Nigeria's Minister of Information and Culture, Laimuhammed, on Thursday called for sanction against the media organization. Recall that CNN had on Wednesday released its investigation, which uncovered evidence that the Nigerian army and police opened fire on unarmed protesters on October 20th. CNN's investigation focused on the demonstration against police brutality led by the legal, largely peaceful NSAS movement. Minister of Information and Culture Laimuhammed on Thursday dismissed the CNN investigation as fake and misinformation, repeatedly denying the ministry used live round against the protesters. Like everyone else, I watched the CNN report. I must tell you that they reinforce the disinformation that is going around, and it is bluntly irresponsible and a poor piece of journalistic work by a reputable international news organization, he told reporters at a press conference in Abuja. In the most significant federal government response so far to the October 20th violence. This is very serious and the CNN should be sanctioned for that, he said. Reacting, a spokesperson for CNN said it stands by its investigation. Our reporting was carefully and meticulously researched and we stand by it, the spokesperson said via email. The report was based on testimonies from dozens of witnesses and photos and videos obtained and geolocated by CNN. It painted a picture of how members of the Nigerian army and the police shot at the crowd, killing at least one person and wounding dozens more. CNN verified photos and videos acquired from the multiple eyewitnesses and protesters using timestamp and other data from the video file. Video footage shows soldiers who appears to be shooting in the direction of the protesters. An account was from eyewitnesses established that after the army withdrew, the second round of shooting happened later in the evening. Prior to publishing the results, CNN tried multiple times to elicit comment from Nigerian army and police. A Lagos State police spokesperson declined to comment because of an ongoing investigation, while a statement from the Lagos State Lagos State government said that there would be no comment while a judicial tribunal was underway. The CNN has confused Laimuhammed and the federal government at large on the Lekki shooting, saying that they have investigated what happened, and Laimuhammed on the other hand, on the other side, is saying that the report was not true. It's not true, that it is lie and misunderstanding. It is a fake news and a misinformation. Why is it difficult for them to accept that the police and the army actually shot the peaceful protesters at Lekki toll gate? Why is it so difficult for them to believe and to accept what the CNN report. The CNN did not just come up with just anyhow report. They have done many investigations. They have carried out many findings. They have interviewed many people before they came up with their findings, with their conclusion to say that the Nigerian army and the police actually shot at the Lekki toll gate. They said that the Nigerian army and the police opened fire on unarmed protesters on October 20th. Now, Laimuhammed is against it. Why is it difficult for him to accept? He's saying that they should not accept what they said. He told reporters at the press conference in Abuja in the most significant federal government response so far to the October 20th violence. Why is it too difficult for them to accept? Well, they know that the truth will be unveiled, but the one thing they have failed to understand is that no matter how long it takes, the truth will surely come up. Truth will surely show up one day, and everyone that is behind the shooting will surely be caught and put to justice, because the international body are already aware of what happened and doing something, investigating on what happened in Nigeria. They did not just carry out their report. They used eyewitness and different eyewitness account, and to establish that after the army withdrew, a second round of shooting happened later in the evening. Can you imagine? These people are just there protesting peacefully. They did not ask for the opinion or for the protection of army before they just came from nowhere and started shooting them. They were peacefully sitting down and doing their protest before these people came up. Before they came up and opened fire on them. Let's see people's reaction, whether Laimuhammed is actually saying the truth, and whether the CNN are saying the truth as well. This one is saying that our Nigerian leaders are stubborn, wicked, and unrepentant men. They will reap what they sow. The blood of the youth protesters are upon them and their generations. Wow. This one is saying this bitterly, that our Nigerian leaders are stubborn. Yes, they are stubborn, especially Laimuhammed. He will never own up to any fault on the federal government. He is always protecting the interests of the federal government, whether true or not true. He is always there to protect them. Well, he is the Minister of Information and Culture, so he should continue defending them. When he finally leaves the office, then we'll know who he will be defending then. Wicked and unrepentant man. Well, this one is saying that unfortunately the CNN is responding to good for nothing man. They should just neglect him with his usual blotting. You thought CNN is channels TV that you can intimidate? Wow. You can imagine. This one said the CNN shouldn't just, mind Laimuhammed. They shouldn't respond to what he is saying. He said that, do you think this is channels TV where you can just intimidate anyhow? Wow. This is so funny. CNN is a very strong body. They are very strong international news body. You cannot just intimidate them. Another one is Laimuhammed, and nobody takes you serious anymore. Wow. Why are they not taking Laimuhammed serious again in the country? He is still our information and culture minister. Well, We still want to know what you feel and how you feel about what Laimuhammed is saying on this report. Is he saying the truth, and why is he so bent on defending the federal government over the Lekki shooting and killings when he actually knows the truth about what happened? Why is he hiding, and why is he defending the federal government? Let's know your thoughts, your views, and your opinions. Thank you, and I will see you on the news. Bye for now.